Coming to you from the heart of the Motherlode, this is EDC's Week in Review. Thank you for tuning in. Now on to the weather. We have another California sunny summer week ahead of us. This weekend being in the low 80s, but working its way up to the high 90s by the end of this coming week. Now into our top stories. Men arrested after Broadway fire and assaults. Placerville police arrested Omar Alexis Salazar of Pollock Pines on August 8th after witnesses said he set a wildland fire on Broadway Drive, then assaulted two men in a nearby restaurant. Witnesses reported Salazar shouting, "You know what you did," after knocking one man to the floor and repeatedly punching another. Neither victim knew him or his motive. Officers found Salazar near Highway 50 with visible injuries and linked him to both the fire and assaults. He faces charges of arson of a structure or forest land and a parole violation, with bail initially set at $100,000 but later updated to no bail. Quick reports from community members helped officers locate him rapidly, preventing further harm. The fire was contained by the El Dorado County Fire Protection District. Violent offender gets 50 to life sentence. A South Lake Tahoe man with a long history of domestic violence will spend the rest of his life in prison after a county jury found him guilty on multiple felony counts. Michael Craig Henson was convicted of false imprisonment, domestic violence, criminal threats, assault with a deadly weapon, and resisting arrest. Court records show Henson had 2 prior strikes and 4 previous domestic violence felonies. This case added 2 more strikes, triggering California's 3 strikes law. Judge Michael McLaughlin deemed him ineligible for probation, sentencing him to 50 years to life plus 4 years. Prosecutor Pipa Temple credited the South Lake Tahoe Police Department for its work on the case. Henson's prior prison terms and violent history weighed heavily in the outcome, ensuring he will remain behind bars for decades to come. Air rescue assists injured hiker and lost biker. 2 recent rescues showcase the challenges of the county's rugged terrain. On August 12th, a hiker at the bottom of the Cosumnes River Gorge broke his ankle and could not climb out. CAL FIRE requested the sheriff's Echo 1 helicopter, which hoisted the patient to safety and transferred him for medical care. Just days earlier on August 9th, Echo 1 located a mountain biker stranded on Strawberry Creek trails as darkness approached. The crew executed a 1-skid landing on a rock outcropping to retrieve the biker, who was reunited with friends in Strawberry. Authorities urged caution when exploring the county's remote trails and waterways. Supervisors approved CIO role and film ordinance. The Board of Supervisors' August 12th meeting brought key administrative and policy changes. Members approved creating a Chief Information Officer position to modernize county IT leadership, replacing the outdated IT Director role. They also gave conceptual approval for a Survey Monument Preservation Fund to aid in restoring property markers after disasters like wildfires. Library parcel tax renewals for Georgetown and South Lake Tahoe will be prepared for the June 2026 ballot, with revenues critical to maintaining local branches. The most debate came over a new commercial film permitting ordinance and a $150,000 annual memorandum of understanding with the Chamber of Commerce to act as a film liaison. Critics questioned the no-bid process and potential conflicts, while supporters said the changes improve transparency and economic opportunity. All measures passed unanimously, with ordinance adoption set for August 19th. Warren named Placerville's next city manager. Placerville's August 12th City Council meeting marked a leadership shift as Assistant City Manager Dave Warren was prompted to replace retiring City Manager Cleve Morris. Warren, who has served the city for 14 years, pledged to focus on fiscal stability, broadband expansion, and traffic improvements. The council also approved rezoning the historic Thompson House to high-density residential for restoration as a private home and greenlit fee deferrals for a $12.8 million affordable housing project. The other actions included streamlining permit processes, hiring environmental consultants for CEQA reviews, and finalizing union agreements. Council members reported on community events like National Night Out and upcoming projects, noting steady sales tax growth. The meeting closed with a focus on maintaining transparency and community engagement. The following story may be inappropriate for some audiences. Cameron Park man arrested in juvenile exploitation case. Detectives arrested Sean O'Donnell of Cameron Park on August 5th after an investigation linked him to sending explicit material and arranging sexual encounters with minors. The sheriff's office reports he faces charges including oral copulation with a minor, pandering, and human trafficking. O'Donnell worked as a janitorial supervisor at Natoma Station Elementary School, though the Folsom Cordova Unified School District says there's no evidence of involvement with its students. He is being held without bail at the county jail. It is unknown if O'Donnell had any additional victims, and authorities are urging anyone with information to contact Detective Garola of EDSO. And now for some news nuggets. A 53-year-old international visitor drowned at Meeks Bay on August 12th, with no suspicious circumstances reported, but the cause is still under investigation. Placerville police arrested Jeremy Fagan on August 13th for a burglary at the market on Main Street, causing $4,000 to $6,000 in damage thanks to swift witness reporting. A judge has upheld plea deals for 3 former Guiding Hand school staff in the 2018 death of autistic teen Max Benson, sparking family criticism. Camp Richardson water advisory has been lifted with no impact to nearby beaches, allowing full recreational access. The county's Fire Protection District will hold a public hearing on August 21st to adopt a new fire code ordinance with stricter building standards to enhance fire safety. The Board of Supervisors will review updates to planning and building department fees on August 19th to align with service costs, inviting public input. Placerville's $20.2 million grant-funded 40-mile fiber network construction begins August 14th. Aiming to connect 264 unserved locations and boost internet access for over 2,000 residents. The El Dorado County Humane Society's SNP mobile clinic offers low-cost pet sterilization on August 26th to 27th to reduce pet overpopulation, with appointments filling quickly. And on to our closing stories. Volunteers restore Greenwood Pioneer Cemetery. About 24 volunteers joined Save the Graves on August 9th to clean historic headstones at Greenwood Pioneer Cemetery, founded in 1852. Led by President Mike Roberts, the group included members of the National Charity League, Boys Team Charity, and local families. Using D2 cleaning solutions, water, and soft brushes, participants removed grime from granite and marble markers, some imported in the 1800s. Roberts stressed the importance of preservation, noting that cleaning can extend a stone's life by a century. Volunteers also documented unstable headstones for future repairs. Stories of those buried, from early brewers to hotel owners, connected participants to the area's past. The next cleanup is set for September 20th at Placerville Union Cemetery, ahead of the annual Save the Graves Women of Character Living History event. And this has been EDC's Week in Review. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, if you enjoy our content, please like, subscribe, and share with a friend. And if you want to learn more about these stories, please see the show notes.